Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope you guys are having a good week. I know it's been a little uneasy with the whole self-quarantine, but I hope you guys are doing okay, and I'm praying for all of you guys, making sure that you guys have what y'all need and being safe out there. Okay, so I've broken down pocket knives into basically 4 categories. The first is work, second is EDC, third is outdoor, like hiking, camping, things like that. And fourth is zombie apocalypse, because you gotta be ready for it, right? So over the years, I've had a bunch of different kind of knives, and I've lost a bunch, and I've actually held on to a bunch. And I think I finally got it tuned in into what exactly I like to carry for each of those instances. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's talk about work. Now, I found that oftentimes I really want to have a sharp blade at work. Now, the problem is I don't always have time to sharpen my knives. So I found that having a good flip out knife with a good rechangeable razor blade has worked really well for me. Now I like this type with the foldable knife. This one's not bad because it's easy to carry in your pocket, or a regular standard like box opener type knife. I really like this one from Husky. It's got the seatbelt opener right here. It has onboard storage on the knife itself, which is really nice. So this way I know that I always have a sharp blade on me. And then on top of that, I like to have a good, just regular Tonto style knife. And the Tonto style is when the tip of it actually has that angle on it. And this is a Smith & Wesson Extreme Op. This is nothing fancy. I think I paid like maybe 20 bucks for this guy. But the thing is a lot of times you end up prying things open and you just need a little bit of clearance to get in. So if this thing gets all banged up and doled up, I don't really care. Well, the thing about Tonto style knives is that, at least for me, they're a little bit harder to sharpen compared to a regular like crow's foot or a standard type of knife. But something like this is really good. All right, next I want to talk about EDC. Now, my EDC knives, I like them to be a little bit nicer aesthetically, because I'm usually wearing them when I'm going out, when I'm just out and about, and I like it to be light, I like it to be fairly compact, and I like it to look good. So for that, I went with this Kershaw. Now this is the second Kershaw I had. It's spring assist, which I really like. The only thing I'm kind of not too fond of, it's a little bit heavy for what I like. And my general rule of thumb is I like the blade to be a little bit less than the palm of my hand, or right at the palm of my hand. And this one's a little bit longer, as you can see, but that's not a bad thing. Kershaw makes really sweet blades. If you haven't used a Kershaw, I would recommend it. The clawfoot type knives are freaking amazing for EDC. If you haven't used a claw hook type knife for EDC, try it. It's gonna change your life. My favorite variations of knives is what I call my hunting and outdoor, like hiking type knives. Now for that, I've got this guy, which is the Gerber outdoors knife. It has a really nice rubber grip to it. It's very ergonomic, and the blade is thicker than just your typical EDC or work knife, which is really nice. This one has serrades. One of my pet peeves when it comes to knives is when the serrades on the knives are super aggressive, and you usually find that with like lower end, lower quality type knives. But I don't know why, but the super aggressive serrated knives, they always get caught up when you're actually trying to cut something or trying to use it. I hate it. But this one is really nice. It had the serrades aren't too aggressive on this thing, and I have used this so many times outdoors. It has come in clutch. And I put this very simple, just parachute cord on the end, and I keep it in my pocket just like this if I'm actually using it when I'm going out, and it's been super handy. It also happens to have a window breaker on the tip, which is cool. My second favorite type of knife for outdoors hiking is your old school grandpa's buck knife. This guy right here is super awesome. It's built like a tank. It lasts forever. The blade on it is really nice, and it even has the electrical wire slit right here on the tip of it down here, which is really nice. But these these knives, your grandpa used these for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like he used it to go out and do things with it. And these knives have just been have stood the test of time. As a matter of fact, this one is my grandpa's. But these knives they're just you can't beat a good old-fashioned buck knife. Okay, now for zombie apocalypse, I like to use this Elk Ridge type knife. This comes with the sheath on it. It has the sheath built in, so you can put it on your belt here. And this guy is just this is a beast right here, right? Like, this thing has got your serrades on the back. It has the finger notch right here. It has this super heavy, super long blade, and I mean, you can just really chomp on this thing. And it's a full tang, which is cool too. It's got a little spot right here to wrap some parachute cord if you want to have it so where you can have it around your hand. This guy right here, if I'm in a zombie apocalypse, this is what I want to carry right here. My second knife of zombie apocalypse is this guy. This is the Spartan Cold Steel. When I first got this, my brother actually got this for my birthday. And when I first got this, I was like, this is a little crazy. Like, this blade is massive, right? But I found out when it's folded and you have it in your pocket, as you pull it out of your pocket, it pulls the blade out, which is like genius. How come more people aren't doing that, right? But it holds it out, and this knife is really, really sturdy. It has this very ergonomic, like punch-in type hand grip, which is awesome. And it's heavy, and you know that if you need to cut off a zombie's head, you can do it with this guy, right? Like, that's the whole point. Okay, so what kind of pocket knives are you carrying that you guys would recommend? That's what I want to know. Let me know in the comment section. Tell me what you guys have, what you guys are carrying. And don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. Until then, I'll see you soon.